Put your motherfucking middle finger up in this bitch. ATL, St. Louis, Alabama, Chicago, the Carolinas, DC, Bay Area, Miami, New York, Vegas, Texas. Y'all niggas can't go from my niggas home. 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 Motherfuck that nigga, motherfuck that bitch. 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 Y'all niggas more flexing that thought than that nigga.
Yes, sir. You already know what it is, man. We're back here to Search Smoke Game on the ground for them Hunger Hounds. So you just got up the pound and are ready for the next round. So with that being said, make sure you grab your snacks, your drinks, your weed, whatever the case may be, because we're going to jump right into this episode, man. As you guys can see the title of this episode, this live, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be checking out a video of an ex-Master Mason and ex-police officer talking about Freemasonry. Then we're going to check out FedEx Fearless and then Jesse on Fire. So this is going to be an interesting night. With that being said, let's go ahead and get this up on here, man, and we're going to get right into it. Go ahead and pull this out right here. Boom, just like that. All right. With that being said, let's get into it, man.
It's a thing that I'm not saying you must do, but 95% of them do. You know what I mean?
Now, what's the benefit out of it? Like, what's the main purpose? In
actually,
95?
For me, if you're going to ask me the question, I think it was more like biblical history.
Oh, well, okay.
What intrigued me the most was they talked about King Solomon's temple and the Holy of Holies, and I've always been intrigued by it.
So this actually exists?
Yes, it does. It's the occult. It's not going to be messing with.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you straight up.
All right.
And there's 3 phases. The first phase is enter apprentice.
Okay.
Even before you get to that phase, you got to be pretty much spoke about.
Okay.
To be one, you have to ask one. So one of my supervisors, he was a lieutenant, pretty much came up to me and asked, "Hey, you want to join a club?" And I'm like, "What kind of club is it?" You know what I mean? Right. Well, it's the Freemasons. I did my background, on them and did my research, and I've seen a lot of positive things that that came out of doing the research. A lot of them donate money to cancer victims and children with cancer, and Shriners, they have their own hospital and so forth. I was in a position where I'm working with juvenile offenders. Well, why not? Why not do something in the outside? You know what I mean? So my lieutenant spoke for me and 2 other of my fellow brothers in blue, and they petitioned. We petitioned for a spot in the Brotherhood, and filled out applications, and they did a background. They do a background on you, see if you're good standing, or else they won't take you.
Wow.
What they do is they take men to make them better. That's what they say. But only God could do that.
Right.
No club could do that for you.
That's right.
So right around 2006, I'm on my 4th year. I'm a 4th or 5th year on the job. I petitioned. It all went pretty good, and they do a house interview.
Okay.
So I had, like 20, 30 people come to my house, and they spoke to my wife because they speak to the females first.
Wow.
I don't know why, but they usually do that because you're not going to be around as much when you go into meetings, or you got to do take time off to do work as far as donating, getting money for donations and and so forth. So I didn't see that quite a bit, as far as going out there, doing that type of work first, because you have to go through rituals first. The first phase is the enter apprentice phase. That's phase 1, and you do your rituals. They take you in and they tie a toe to your ankle, made of
tie a toe?
A toe, yeah, ankle toe. They call it the ankle toe, and it's made out of what do you call it? It's like
Almost like a noose.
A harness. It's
Okay.
like a tie. They tie it around your leg, and they raise your pants leg up, and you're there in a suit, and then you go around. You're blindfolded, so you can't really see the actual temple. It's a temple. You got Joaquin and Boaz on one side. The 2 towers, which is the 2 pillars. Or
So
the Freemasons.
This is like big time.
Oh, it's a ritual.
This is like sacred stuff. Like
Yeah, but see, the way they cookie cut it, is that they only get the ones that are like, you know, I would say the ones that are really interested and the ones that are clean cut.
Right.
All right. And I'm going to add the devil to this too.
Okay.
Because when you're in the world,
Uh-oh.
you're of the devil. Your father, the devil, right?
Right.
When you don't have God on your mind at all times, from when you wake up in the morning to when you go to sleep at night, you're of your father, the devil. And I'm just going to say it like that, but I'm going to be bold and honest, you know.
Right.
I was in the right state of mind then, you know. I had some marital problems, so I felt like this was an outlet for me to get out and have fellowship with other brothers.
Yeah, right, because you wasn't getting that with the churches.
I wasn't getting that with the churches back home because, I mean, they were preaching prosperity.
Right. Okay.
You know, give me $1, God gives you 1,000. And God doesn't work that way, man. You got to work for, you know, you got to work to eat. So, nah, don't wait for a handout.
So how long did the first phase last?
The first, see, what they do is they bring you into the temple, and they have the secretary, which is a male. We're all males. There's no female masons here. I know in Europe, I think they do, not here, unless you're an Eastern Star. That's different.
Okay.
But the Freemasons, you got the Blue Lodge, which is composed of all different nationalities and backgrounds of Masons,
Right.
to include different religious sets. Hindu, Muslim, whatever. You could be atheist, they don't care. You could be Satan. You could be a devil worshiper.
Wow.
And they'll bring a devil worshiping Bible right there, satanic Bible, so you could you take the oath. Yeah, they don't care. See, I didn't know that until I started doing more homework on it. What did I get myself into? But
Did you ever get that far?
oh yeah, I became a master mason.
Okay.
I mean, the highest you can go is 33rd, but
Okay.
even at 32nd, see, from the ranks of 30th to 33, which is 3. That's when they divulge the actual truth to you.
I got you.
You know, which they have you in darkness all those years, and then once you start climbing up the rituals and the phases, and you go up the ranks or degrees,
Right.
we call it. You could go from the 3rd degree to the 32nd degree in a weekend.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you could do it in 2 days. They call that the fast track. But usually to get that high, it takes years.
Wow.
It takes years, but you could do it the other way. You got to pay some money or talk to whoever.
I heard that some people, or if I might be mistaken, but I know some of these rich people, these Hollywood people, they give land, millions of dollars.
Oh yeah. It all depends because those are called dues, right?
Okay.
And you talking about occultic, satanic individuals that work in Hollywood. Reverence, of money, of people of power. I didn't know all that. Because when you got scales in your eyes, you can only see so much.
Right.
But when God removes those blinds off your eyes, you start seeing who's who for what they are.
Man, that's facts, bro. That's 100% facts.
Wow.
And not every Masonic lodge. I mean, they all talk about the same, but everybody's different. Because in order for you to be a Shriner, you got to be a Mason. For you to be a Knights Templar, you got to be a Mason. And the more you go up in that pyramid, and the highest you could go is a Rothschild.
Right.
They're the highest of the highest.
Really?
Yeah, they're the satanic children of Satan.
Wow.
They actually sit on the table and they have a special chair for Satan right there. And he comes and talks to these family members, and they're the ones the shaking and bakers, I call it.
Now, this all has to do also with the those people who go out into the wood and they burn that wooden owl and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, you talking about the Illuminati.
Illuminati, okay. So
Right.
this has to do with those
Oh yeah,
people?
you have to be a Freemason to be that. All the presidents were Freemasons.
Okay.
A small portion weren't, but they were Jesuits. This is the same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, even the Pope. They don't.
Right.
And they'll. I'm gonna be honest. They don't actually have to do the whole ritual. They have to watch.
Right.
When you look back and you reflect at some of the things that happened in history because of the leaders, then you learn about their history, their past and whatnot. It starts to make a lot of sense.
And because of their power and rank within the church.
But it's still controlled by them.
Oh yeah, everything is controlled by the white and black Pope.
Yeah.
So black and white, which is white and black tiles, is where we have our temple.
That's where you get that.
Yeah, the
okay.
yin yang. The
Right.
good versus evil. You got to have one of the balance. And that's the work of the devil. God doesn't work that way. He doesn't manifest that way. That's all the trick of the devil. You know, the devil knows the Bible better than me and you put together.
Right.
Because he was there when God was putting it together. And of course he fell, of course, but he knows.
Yeah.
He could twist the word of God and make it so clean like honey in your mouth. And say, well, this guy is a man of God. But no, you got to go beyond that, honey.
Right.
You got to go around it and do your research. Because they're going to give themselves up. You know what I mean? A lot of these guys and women, men and women that work in Hollywood, they're all Satanists.
I bet.
All of
I mean, that's clear as day, bro. I mean, anybody could tell that. There's very, very few celebrities in Hollywood who are Satanists. Well, I won't say Hollywood, but there's very few actors and artists and whatnot that are Satanists. But there are very few celebrities, you know, in the entertainment industry who are not Satanists. I can name one off the top of my head, the boy Jonathan Rumi. The dude that, pretty much the whole Chosen cast. I very, very highly doubt that they're Satanists. I mean, Jonathan straight up said, I mean, Jonathan, you know Jonathan's not a Satanist, bro. I mean, he live streams every day reading the Bible. Like, come on now. Skillet, you know, they're a very... Oh, no, talking about celebrities and actors and whatnot who aren't Satanists. But, you know, Skillet, the band Skillet, they're the biggest Christian rock band, biggest rock band, I think, probably in modern history. They're not Satanists. There's very few out there, but they are out there. You know, everybody else, it's all the other like A-list celebrities and whatnot. Yeah, they're more than likely probably Satanists. I mean, they done sold their soul. You know, your boy Eminem, Lil Wayne, Jay-Z, The Rock, John Cena. They're all part of it. So, I mean, but it's easy to tell. Just gotta look at the signs. Let's keep going.
of them are Satanists. And you know what? Anybody could tell me different. I really don't care because I know. Certain hand signs that you do, you know, the pyramid, the rock, you know, Jay-Z calls this the rock. It's a pyramid.
Right.
All right? But in that pyramid, there's 13.
Right. You also
That's funny. I just said Jay-Z too.
got the,
Yeah.
what was this,
Well, that's the horns of the devil.
Right.
The devil's horns, yeah. And, you know, that's Illuminati. You could use it for the Shriners use it too.
Right.
That's the Moloch.
okay.
Moloch is the actual owl that they worship out in California. All these big shots, big corporations, they go there. And that's where they make the presidents too.
Really?
They make presidents there. They know which president they're going to make. They make them. All this political stuff,
Right.
that's just BS. That's bullshit.
Why?
That is bullshit. That is the most deceiving thing in America. They know which the Rothschilds make.
That's why Donald Trump is so hated for being president, because he wasn't made by them. He wasn't selected by them. He's not controlled by them. That's why they spew all this propaganda nonsense against him. That's why they try to get him arrested. Trying to do all these other things, because he's not controlled by them, bro. He's not. He wasn't made by them.
The presidents. They're trillionaires. They own the world. They own like 90% of the world.
Yeah. And plus, if you have all these superstars and all these
You
actors,
control their puppets.
well, and not only that, they got the money to buy land.
Oh, yeah.
And eventually, there's going to be one government,
Yes.
or one secret government, should I say, the Illuminati or the Masons,
Right.
who will control all this land.
But see, the Masons are the foot soldiers of the Illuminati. You understand the pyramid, right?
Yes, yes.
It's shaped like a triangle, right? So we're at the very bottom.
At the very bottom.
And then above that, you got different families, you know, different. Above that, you got York Rite, Scottish Rites, which are also sets of different branches of Freemasons. And then you go into Knights Templar, and you got you know,
So
Shriners.
I guess that's where you get the all-seeing eye from.
The all-seeing eye is Lucifer.
Right.
Underneath them is the Rothschilds. Underneath them is the Council of 13, or the Council of 33, or 13. No, 13. Underneath them, you got the Council of 33. Underneath them, you got big, you know, different corporations like the CFR,
Wow.
Council of Foreign Relations, and underneath them, you got, you know, like 6 big companies that own all the they own all the real estate, and they own
BlackRock and all them.
all like media outfits, you know, like I said media. They own all different types of.
Yeah, like those people who are like Warren Buffett who owns.
Well, yeah, he's a 33rd.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they own, you know, property, they own land, they own
Stocks, everything.
everything. So you got 6 corporations in the world that owns 90% of the assets and the money of the world, right? So even the Federal Reserve is not of the United States. It's a separate entity that's ran by the Rothschilds. See, the Rothschilds, they run all that from their house.
Wow.
And they live out in England. They don't leave that house.
Yeah, I heard something about that.
They don't leave the house.
Why is that? I mean,
Because that's where the devil dwells. The devil can only be in one place. God is everywhere.
Yeah.
You understand?
True. Yeah, because God is he's
Everlasting.
He's omnipresent.
Yeah, he's everywhere. You can't put God in there, sir.
Yeah,
He's too big.
And you can't have the devil
No.
everywhere. You know,
No.
he's limited to his power.
One spot.
Amen.
Well, he'll use his foot soldiers to do other things.
Exactly.
They're all demons. They're all demon possessed. They're vessels. They're fleshly vessels that are compartmentalized. They're like shattered. They shatter their brains, and it's just like MK Ultra, right? They use MK Ultra to break the minds of people, and then they mold them the way that they want them to go.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
I'm telling you, boy, they be doing that with celebrities. Straight up. Why do you think Lil Nas X just out of the blue came out as a fag? Why do you think, what's her name? JoJo Siwa out of the blue came out as a fag? What do you think Miley Cyrus just out of the blue came out of nowhere just wild? And come on now, man.
You know, or satanic ritual abuse. That all comes together with the Freemasons.
So their ultimate goal is pretty much to have one world order,
One world religion,
and one world
currency. Yep.
to
The New World Order, man. Ain't that a bitch?
eventually rule the world,
Rule the world, right?
which is to usher in also
The
mark
Antichrist.
the Antichrist, mark of the beast, and so
Mark
on.
of the beast, right?
So you've seen all this firsthand.
Yeah. Oh yeah, firsthand. I mean, I've seen the rituals. I see where they imitate them trying to kill you.
Wow.
You know, when you get in your masters, they put you like they simulate that they're stabbing you, and they killing you like Tubal Cain. You know.
So in other words, like you almost have to, kind of like the way we have to be reborn.
Yes, they're making a mockery out of of baptism.
Right, and it's actually reversed. And you know what? The devil works like that
Yeah.
because. So if we have to be reborn, they pretty much say you have
You have
to
to
kill
die first.
You have to
die.
kill yourself for the devil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So just like like the satanic baptism, they baptize them in blood and like a cast iron bathtub.
right.
If you see the videos that you see, like this girl named Rihanna is one of them, that she's done blood sacrifices, and she's done a blood baptism, but they won't show blood in the bathtub. They show water, but it's symbolic. Their water is symbolic to blood,
Right.
and they have to get in that bathtub. Even Eminem, you see him on one of those magazines. He's just leaning back, bare chested, with blood up to his stomach,
Wow.
in a cast iron, bathtub.
And that, that's disgusting when you think about it. Being baptized in blood, not real blood, but the concept of it is just disgusting when you think about it. And I ain't gonna lie, boy, I started maybe not wanting to eat my food when he started talking about it, and seeing that picture made it worse. It's not disgusting like scary disgusting. It's like vomit. Disgusting. That makes sense. It's just horrible.
And that's how they do their rituals. Everything is backwards.
Who's the other guy? I know. There's a lot of them.
A lot of them. Yeah.
Was it Lil Wayne?
Lil Wayne is another. That's the most satanic one around.
Right,
Him,
yeah.
Little Baby, the one that promotes him. He's a pedophile. He's a fag.
Wow.
Oh yeah, they're all homosexuals. They have to be like the Baphomet. Like is it above?
Baphomet,
Like is
yeah.
it below? You see the
Man, I try to tell y'all. When I talked to your boy Paul Walker, and he said that he's seen what he's seen at Diddy's parties, and then your boy Jay-Z came out and told me, boy, I'll tell you what that AI said might not have been fake.
Baphomet
Yes, yes.
has.
Full arms. Something like
Well, no, that's Hindu. I'm talking about the
Okay.
Baphomet is the god of the Knights Templar.
Okay, I'll post the picture as you're saying this.
Yeah,
I'll post the picture.
it's a goat's face with horns.
Right.
Has breast of a woman and the remaining lower half of man, and then
It's a transgender.
the feet of a goat.
Wow.
You know, so they worship that. That's Lucifer. All right, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
They eat fecal matter. They drink urine. I mean, it's disgusting.
Bro.
I never did that.
I did not need to hear that while I'm eating, dog. That's nasty, bro. That's nasty. That's that 2 girls, 1 cup type. Nah, bro, that's disgusting.
I never got that high up
Right.
to do nothing like. But when you're up there and they expose everything to you at the 30th to the 33, you know, it's you're done. You're selling yourself to the devil at that point.
And then not only that, you're
Yeah.
sworn to secrecy.
Yeah, you swore never to divulge any information, but to always protect and help your fellow brother. That's
Wow.
it. Yeah, yeah.
And
Oh
so
yeah.
that was the pretty first step. And then what was the
The
second?
second is fellow craft. That's
Fellowcraft.
yeah. That's the second degree fellow craft.
Okay.
Same kind of rituals, but it's now you go from raising your pants, you know, like trousers on the right. Now you're gonna do it on the left, and now you got a different ankle toe with a ball, you know.
Man, that's crazy.
And then you blindfolded. They take you, you know, the actual officer. They call them officers, the ushers. I call them ushers. They usher you around, and you got to bow where you have to bow, and you got to, you know, do what you got to do, and
Wow.
and they make you face the worshipful master of the east, the worshipful master of the west. There's a specific part in the lodge it's empty, and that's the north. You never face the north, you know, which it resembles where the Lord is at.
Right.
You know, they say that God is, you know, straight up north, you know, but they don't make you do nothing with that. It's just like senseless rituals, you know, and you want your ego to get through. You're eager to get your ring, you know, your token,
Yeah.
or any other, you know, Masonic memorabilia that you could wear. You put it on
I've
your.
met somebody when I was working at
Pretty sure Shaq was wearing one of them rings one time on a talk show. I don't remember. But pretty interesting when people who were a part of this said stuff come out and they talk about said stuff. Never know what you can learn. With that being said, we're going to move on to the next topic of the night, which is your boy FitX Fearless.
What you calling?
He blames everyone else for his problems. This dude look ugly as hell. Let's get into it.
From here?
Illinois. I'm in Bloomington.
How can I help you?
Shit, I was just joining up. Just gonna let these guys know, don't crash out about these females, bro. It's not worth it. The last dude, he was like a doctor or something. Dude got too much going for him to be worried about a female, bro. Get this bread. He got way better shape than me. I had to literally lock.
This dude is already starting off as a goofball. Coming up on the Fitz show talking about don't crash out over females, don't do this, don't do that. Like, boy, last time I checked, it wasn't your show.
Lock in for 2 years just to lose the
The boy trying to get his 15 minutes of fame.
dad bod. So don't get a bitch pregnant. Sorry if I'm not supposed to cuss.
Slow down. No cussing, please.
Yeah, sorry.
So what?
Oh, yeah.
So let me guess. You crashed out over a girl?
No, I'll let myself go over a girl, but
Okay.
not crashing out. But
Got
most
you.
guys will. I'm luckily, like, I already was red pill aware, but I still said fuck it and just did what I wanted to. But
You
now I'm
still
ready for
said-
the con. Good.
You
Huh?
still said F it, and you got a girl pregnant.
Yeah, because I turned 21 during quarantine, and then like bitches was just hitting, I'm sorry, females were just hitting me up like on my birthday, and yeah, I got trapped, and yeah, dude, it's bad, bro. You not know what these females will do to you, bro. They will literally gaslight you into feeling bad for them and staying with them, So
How
just be
how
aware.
can somebody gaslight me to get them pregnant?
Oh, to get them pregnant, not to get them pregnant, but like to stay with them. Like, like you'd see a red flag and you'd be like, all right, I'm done with this. And then they'd be like, why are you already just giving up on me and shit? Make you feel bad,
Is that a,
And
is that a
you'd be like,
vape in your hand, bro? Is that a vape?
oh, yeah, I do it all, bro. I'm sorry. I'm like, yeah, I'm like a mad scientist with life right now. Like, I learn everything, but then I still just do my own thing and then go from there. Because I know God got me at the end of the day, too. But,
No, don't put God in this. Don't put God in this. Don't do not
okay.
put.
Okay, I
Don't
got
put. Yeah, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, even though I know better. But God got me. That's hilarious. Please do not vape on my stream. Please do not vape on my stream. I'm gonna remove you.
my bad.
So you're somebody that I like to call a certified fuck up, right?
Yeah.
Meaning you know what to do, you choose not to do it.
Yeah. So don't be like, I'm literally just, I guess I would say, because I follow God a lot, like Jesus. And
But please
I
stop
like to be an
mentioning
example.
God. Stop bringing God into this. Let's talk
That's
about
all I
you.
am, though, dude. I follow God.
Let's talk about you. Like, this is one thing I don't like about guys. Whenever they do some dumb shit, they like to bring extra force into it. No, you. Let's talk about your decisions.
Yeah, they be making goofy decisions. They don't live the goofy life and then try to say, but God. They turn around and try to be so righteous, bro. Quit trying to be righteous and just be humble. Understand the mistakes that you made and learn from them and don't make them again and become a better person instead of, oh, God. Like, yeah, God. But, come on, bro.
You.
You got to put in the work as well.
You. Why do you keep making bad decisions?
Oh, yeah, like I said, bro, as a man,
Because he don't learn.
that's the thing. We learn about female nature, but at the end of the day, if we're not in control of what we thinking with down there, we're screwed, which I'm guilty of. I think with it all the time.
Okay. Gotcha. So you got a kid now. How old is the kid?
She's 4. She's really smart. Like, I loved it, dude. I mean, I was a good dad. Like, I made sure she had her fruit in the morning. She's smart as heck, bro. Like, organic fruit, I was on that. But the woman got jealous of me, bro. My daughter loves me so much, bro. You could just see the hate in her face, like, growing over a year. And I'm just like, wow, bro. Just had to try to make me the enemy of state, bro. And I'm just like, that's the thing, though. Like, that's why I talk about God so much, is because that's what's going to keep you grounded through all this stuff, bro. I'm telling you, it's like,
This dude loves the word bro. Bro.
these females are literally Satan's fawns.
Can you
like, that's what they are.
I know he ain't just said what I think he just said. The dude said that females are the spawn of Satan. While that's true, Satan can more easily manipulate females into derailing men from their purpose. Does not make them the spawn of Satan, bro. They're just more susceptible. That's why, as a man, it's important for you to lead your female in the way that she's supposed to be led. If Adam had did that, then we wouldn't be right here. But he didn't, so you can't make this up. Here go the devil getting blamed for his goofy decisions.
Can you stop with the female hate, please?
Okay, sorry.
You chose to date that girl. You chose to make her pregnant. Don't bring all women into this. This is my problem with you guys. You guys can't take responsibility for anything you do.
Yeah.
You made the decision to date, impregnate the wrong girl.
Facts.
Don't go say all females are now evil because you fucked up. You chose that girl. Nobody else made you nut in her. You did.
True.
You didn't vet the girl long enough. You didn't walk away from the red flags. Religion and all this stuff, put that aside. Your decisions got you where you are currently. So what's going on with the girl right now?
Dude, it's a movie. I mean, she just wants, like, well, now because I locked in 2 years ago, it's like, yeah, she wants to come back, but it's like, yeah, the roster is like, it's looking too good, bro. And it's like, at this point, yeah, I don't really worry about females though. Like, I got a girl I told, like, hey, once this shit take off, or once this stuff takes off for me, it's like, I know who I want up there with me. And like my baby mama, she's gonna be straight too. You know, it's like, yeah, but yeah, I really am locking in. I know I'm accepting all my consequences. That's why, like, you can tell me the truth about myself. I'm not gonna get offended, dude. I know I messed up. But that's the thing for me. It's
what
like,
are you doing? What are you doing financially right now?
dude, I invest. I used to just DoorDash full time, but then now I just picked up a side job because it's winter in Illinois. So I'm working at Wingstop, feeling like Rick Ross. Which, I mean, that's the thing. I feel pretty humble about it. It's like I'm in a humbling experience right now, which I like. I was literally in jail on Christmas night because my older brother tried to fight me, bro. Like, people cannot stand to see me shining, bro. I'm telling you,
Stop.
What is this dude talking about shining, bro? You work at Buffalo Wild Wings and DoorDash. And what are you investing in? Talking about people can't stand to see me shining. What are you shining? Are you shining up them wings with that frying oil, that cooking oil? You better fry them in the fryer. Like, come on, bro. What are you shining?
Stop.
It's
Stop.
great.
Stop. Stop. People cannot stop this. People, since I've been talking to you for 5 minutes, you've tried to put the responsibility and blame on everybody else but you. Now, people cannot stand to see you shining. Yeah, everybody just so against you. Everybody's armed up, trying to fight. No, it's not. It's you. It's
I gotta read
you.
the Bible, bro.
Man, come on, bro. You are responsible for your life. Ain't nobody trying to fight me. Ain't nobody trying to attack me. Ain't no girl. I'm not impregnating.
I guarantee you, bro. He probably said something stupid to his brother, or did something stupid to his brother, or his brother's girl, or his brother's homeboy, or whatever. And his brother checked him for it, and he didn't like it, so he started scrapping. Goofball.
No girl. When you put responsibility away from yourself as a man, this is what gives you the quote unquote power to not take the blame. Yeah. You are the fuck up. You are making a lot of mistakes that are bad. Stop putting other people into this. You decided to get in a fight, or something happened where you were involved that put you in jail.
I would say I really tried my best. I will say that. Like, it really was like, or is this really happening right now? I'm like, I literally was begging my brother to leave me alone, bro. It was crazy. He really was just fighting me. Like, and like, that's the thing. Like, I'm just one of those, I'm literally the black sheep of the family, bro. You gotta understand that. Like, when I literally left my baby mama, everybody else begging me to get with her and stay miserable, bro. Everybody in the family. And I'm looking at them like, so you want me to end up like you? That's all I'm saying. And they get offended by that. And it's like, okay.
Then why you hang around those people? You should let them alone. But it seems like you let people's opinions of you dictate what you should and shouldn't do. And then now you're blaming those other people. You still had a decision to do or not do what you knew you were supposed to do.
Yeah.
So, okay, listen, bro. Listen, you got a lot going on, but you got a kid, and you're doing DoorDash. When you gonna get some skills that are gonna be?
Oh, dude, it's all good, bro. We got the deck screener in here, bro. I'm telling you, like
the what?
The deck screener. What is that?
Investing. It's literally like the beginning meme coins, like before they even hit Coinbase. Dude, I'm on that. I'm not even joking. Like, everybody get in on that, bro. I'm telling you.
No, everybody don't get it.
And it's not the
He said everybody don't get into that. Thanks, nah. This dude gonna lose all this money and then crash out. Then he's gonna go back to jail for not being able to pay no child support.
Here's the advice.
We're not jumping in the pump and dumps. Do not get on anything you see on
guys, FitXFEARLESS does not endorse any of that bullshit. I don't know what you talking about. I don't endorse it. Don't endorse nothing. Don't pay for nothing. You don't have a skill, buddy. You need to get a skill. Investing into meme coins from the damn skill.
It is, bro.
No,
It
it's
is. When you
not.
really know
You're
what you're
hoping
doing.
for luck.
I was
You're
watching
hoping.
this shit all last year.
Meme coins are not a long-term form of income. They, from what I've seen, they don't really take off. They don't have that much value to them. And they do take off and hit a bull run. They don't last for very long, bro. They don't. And it's going to drop right back down and plummet. And you're going to lose your money because you're going to sit there with a long hold, sitting around thinking that it's going to reach like all-time highs and whatnot. And you're going to make $100,000 off of it. And before it reaches that all-time high, it just drops and dies. And now you done wasted like $500. Your whole paycheck. Can't make it up.
Here, bro. I'm telling you.
How much money is in your bank account right now?
Never let them show you.
Hey, bro. This dude need to get away from the camera.
Bro,
You're broke. You're broke.
never let them show your hand. Bro.
You're broke. You're broke. You don't
I
have the
literally
money.
told y'all what city I live in. Why would I do that?
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you a serious question. How much money are you making, or is in your bank account right now?
It's all in deck screener. Well, it's in my Phantom wallet.
Okay.
And I'm not saying all that. I would just say,
Can you hide the vape?
I would say I don't have to work for half a year.
A half a year, or
If
what?
all my
What?
jobs.
How much is your job making you a month?
What my job would make me a month is about what, 4K? If I like, and I don't even try on DoorDash. I crashed out on DoorDash. That's why I had to go get the part-time job. Like,
This dude said I crashed out. How do you crash out on a delivery job?
I'm chilling. I'm investing. That's the thing, bro. January 1st, Trump is literally about to. I'm not even trying to glaze, dude. Our money is about to get right again in the market.
All right, bro. All right, man. Have a good day.
How do you crash out with DoorDash, bro? This dude obviously has to be like doing shady things behind the scenes and whatnot to crash out on DoorDash. You can't make it up. You cannot make it up at all. Goofball, man. But with that being said, let's get into the last topic of the night, which is your boy Jesse on Fire talking about the Epstein list. This is going to be interesting, so let's get into it, man.
On fire. You guys, I apologize for that weird start and stop, but I am using OBS, which should provide an increase in the quality of the streams, because StreamYard is very simple and easy to use, but it is held together on the back end by bubblegum and popsicle sticks, would be my guess, from a coding perspective. Anyway, so we are going to talk about, in my opinion, the extraordinarily exciting announcement that the Epstein client list is about to drop on the world like an atomic bomb. And we'll also talk about UFC because Dana trashed Triple C. And, I mean, I don't know how to read this other than to say he would.
Give me just a second, y'all. I will be right back. All right, we are back. My bad, y'all. With that being said, let's continue on.
Was saying Triple C straight. I mean, he just did. He said Triple C. Either. I mean, you can read it as punked out, or he was lying, or both. Okay. I'll show you guys a clip. It's pretty wild, dude. I was like, damn. And then I'm going to show you why I know for a fact
whether or not Triple C is making up the story about his eye, because my daughter had the identical injury 1 week ago. And the doctor told us it was the worst corneal abrasion he's ever seen, ever. So exactly the same thing that happened to Triple C. So we'll his eye. We will discuss whether or not
Okay, let's just skip forward.
can bring whatever. It's like, listen, man, if that guy
Stop.
likes a little
Stop.
likes a little bit of, pullback, a little bit of what's the right word? Full hang pull-ups, which is 4.
The first time.
Swear, you shushed me again.
The first time I threw it, it was coming in direct path of my eye, and then the second time I actually hit it because I wasn't paying attention the second time.
Okay, so she went to the hospital, and
That's my phone.
what is your password? Okay, so they
No, it was hospital. It was urgent care, and they said it was the worst
hospital.
scratch.
They put dye in her eyes so you could actually see the corneal
You
abrasion.
see?
That
those-
line down the middle is a massive corneal cut in her cornea.
Okay.
They said it was the worst corneal abrasion they've ever seen in their entire
I
life.
had like 8 pop blood vessels. It wasn't really bad.
Yeah, her eye looked horrendous. This is a week ago.
It
She was bleeding out of her eye, crying all night. I couldn't be in the same room
So-
because her crying, and I
This
knew there was
is-
nothing I could do
this
about
is
it.
what the good side of my eye looked like.
We're just showing you this because now we're going to look at Henry Cejudo's eye after, and then we'll listen to what he said about the ability to see, and then she can tell you what
This is the bad side of the eye. So yeah, I
Jeez.
couldn't see. I also couldn't see. That's like part.
that. You stepped on the punchline. That's what he said. He said he couldn't see. BMO, thank you for the super chat. I'm an officer and he's in our gym.
Okay, we're talking about my eye now. Okay.
Oh, good. Let's see your amazing.
I'm gonna skip forward.
Exactly what my eye looked like.
Okay. So.
Bro, this dude needs to fix his
Okay.
eye.
It looks like Giselle's eye. Literally, this injury happened 1 week ago. Okay, her eye looked exactly like that.
Don't we get the photo again?
Oh my God, Giselle.
Okay, fine.
You are here to validate whether or not Henry Cejudo's description of his injury symptoms
Okay, fine.
are true or not.
Then what was his...
And get in the shot for God's sake.
Okay, well, you are literally like...
Jesus.
Hey guys. That's how
Don't
you...
allow yourself to be so small that you get pushed out of the frame, yo. Okay, so. Is she yelling for you?
What?
She's with me live.
Stop.
All right,
I'm gonna skip forward.
we're riding their bikes across the street, and they were
That's
like
my
these
favorite
two
story.
these two Indian kids that were on their way
They
in.
were not
Like,
Indian.
there weren't.
They were not Indian.
So-
I don't know what the heck you
Wear
said.
goggles
But
per the doctor's orders, and they said you can't because IBJJS is very serious about their
their eyewear.
this, like, hey, that's not allowed. All right, so here you go. Here's Giselle's semifinal match, you guys.
Can we make it full screen?
Why can't I hear anything?
See yourself.
No, I want to see you. I have to make sure that it doesn't look messed up in OBS. We're live streaming, yo.
Okay, bro, this dude's like all over the place in this right now. Skip forward some more.
And obviously not the way the iPad in the room.
I have no idea. I'll let him answer all those questions. Song looked good. And, yeah, only he can answer those questions.
It was a good
I
competitive.
don't know if he thought, if I stop here, is this a DQ and no contest, or I don't know what he was thinking, but, or maybe he can't see.
Obviously, Henry and Song seem like they want to have the rematch. Is that kind of what you're thinking, that they should run that one back? Or
Not at all.
Not at all?
Not even a little bit.
Why is that?
I just don't want to see it again.
Okay.
Do you?
No, I thought it was a good fight leading up. It
You want to see it again?
Dang, he straight up said that he don't want to see them fight again. That's crazy. That's crazy.
We should probably do it in a couple months.
It depends on the eye, right?
Yeah.
Henry Cejudo responded to Dana and encourages. So, yeah. In case you guys missed that, right? he had two options for what's going on. Maybe he thought, he had the fight won. Maybe he thought whatever else, other thing, that he was making a strategic decision where he was not actually hurt. And he's like, or maybe, I don't know, maybe he couldn't see, distant third option. Definitely not what actually happened, because he definitely could see and he's definitely lying. You're like, I mean, the question is not, in my opinion, whether or not he could see.
1 year.
2014. Okay, so season 1, okay, it was done in 2014, right? Watch this. Pizzagate scandal timeline. So, 2016, okay? So, the True Detective season 1 was done 2 years before Pizzagate, okay? That is incredibly important for anybody who knows anything about for people who know Pizzagate. You know what I mean? Like, if you know it. I'm not talking about, like, you heard some shit, whatever. Like, people who've actually looked into it. And
I've heard about Pizzagate. I've heard some people tell me what it is and all this sort of stuff, but I still don't know what it is.
Really know the credible pieces of it that make any smart person extraordinarily suspicious of certain people. I personally have not seen anything that is very compelling for me on the, like, Clintons directly in that, like, in Pizzagate, the Clintons directly. I didn't see anything in there where I was like, ooh, they're dirty. But that's not the case for a lot of other people. There's a lot of other people that I won't name by name because I know I'll get struck or whatever. But there are other people where you look and you're like, bring in the most compelling person in the world and have them try to explain that to me. Tell me how this is not the behavior of a satanic cult that's literally putting it in your face on purpose. Anyway. But True Detective Season 1 has all this symbolism in it that when people watched it the first time had no idea what it was. They're kind of like, oh, it's just, it's laden throughout the season. But if you go back and watch it now, if you went down that Pizzagate rabbit hole, and again, this happened 2 years before it, you're going to go, whoa. Like, whoever wrote True Detective Season 1 is an insider that knew shit. You know what I mean? Like, there's just no two ways about it. This is not...
That's usually about how it goes, bro. People who make movies and TV shows and whatnot, and cartoon shows or whatever, that have all this stuff in it, usually insiders. I mean, look at The Simpsons, bro. The writer of Simpsons is the insider, is a insider of whatever the hell is going on. And they know a lot. A lot. People chalk it up to just coincidental and all that. No. There's no way that you predict that many events in a TV show and it just be a coincidence. Like, nah, bro.
Not like, to be crystal, this is not like rando conspiracy theory. Like, this is a fact. Now, what I mean is, oh, this guy knew some shit. It's possible. What I mean is, it's a law enforcement person who knew about these symbols from cases of actual, any of that SRA stuff, right? And so it could be as simple as that. Or it could be a Hollywood person who's like an actual insider on that stuff, with direct knowledge, and they wrote this story. And here's another really crazy thing about that show is, did I blow a Smurf recently? That's funny. Yes. Anyway, but what's also really interesting about season 1, I actually can't tell this without stepping on some of the, I'll just say this. For people who have not watched it yet, just kind of go like this a little bit, which is, again, the best season of any show ever. I want you to go back over the previous episode and a half and then ask yourself, did it seem like we were going somewhere else? And then... make a decision on the Brock Purdy contract timing. In the past 2 offseasons, 49ers have had significant star player contracts. Ayuk re-signed for 4 years, $120 million at the end of August. And look at this, dude. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. $120 million for 4 years, right? And you're like, all right.
He just kind of seems like he's all over the place right now. Or maybe I'm the one that's tripping. But this is why I wish like long videos had the sections or timestamps or whatever. Some of them do, some of them don't, but it is what it is. But he just kind of seems like he's talking about a whole bunch of different things at one time. Hard to keep up. I don't understand a lot of the shit he's saying, so I'm going to go ahead and call it here, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Make sure y'all share with your friends, your families, mummies, your aunties, your grannies, and everybody else that y'all know. I got things that I have to go take care of, things that need to be tended to. So, I am out. I'm going to let Nate Diaz take it all the rest of the way.
Hey, with the fun tour, going out here and all this shit, all over fucking USA, and I'm done with all this shit. I'm cool off all this fucking talking shit. I got a whole team to represent. I don't want to do none of this. I never did want to do any of it. Fuck this nigga and fuck his team, bro. I'm out. I gotta go. Square up with yourself, motherfucker.